Okay, how's it going, guys? So I'm been meaning to do this video, but we had to have time to actually review it before we can make this video. And as you can see, my wife is joining me because there's an important part why she has to be in this video. So this video is for Emblem Arms, which is Luke's channel. I will put a link to his channel, so go over there and subscribe to him. But Luke does European swords and HEMA and stuff like that. He does reviews on them, he cuts with them, but he also does reviews on functional fantasy swords too, which is actually hard to come by a good one that, well, lack of a better word, won't get you killed. But not only does he do that, Luke also writes children's books. They're like picture books with very short descriptions in them. And so we picked one up, and this is another reason why you should go subscribe to him and buy his books to support him and his channel. But my wife actually is in the, what would you call it, daycare or?
Yeah, daycare
services, child care service provider. So, and you've been doing it for how long?
10 years.
10 years. Okay. And you've had a bunch of different kids come through your daycare.
Yes.
In those 10 years. So you finally got to read this book to a child. Now, would you say this child, I would say that this child has a more of a attention span than most.
Well, the one I finally got to read it to, because I was wanting to read it to the entire group, but it's been such a crazy week, and then I had a bunch of absences. So the one that I finally did get to read it to, she's a very intelligent child.
She is.
But I would say with this book, though, it's not really her that made it so fun. I think that she was the right age. I think that any child between 3 and 5, probably up to 6 or 7 even, would really enjoy this book. And so I'm probably going to actually get a copy of it to put in my daycare circulation so that they can actually have one that they can look at, because they destroy my books and I don't want them to destroy this one that we already have.
All right, and the book in question is called Why Swords Are Awesome. So I wanted my wife to have time to, like, you know, read to the daycare or whatever, but when we first got this book, what was, after you went through it, what was your initial thoughts of it?
Well, I thought it was really cute.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I love it. I love the illustrations, and I love his humor too, like his writing style. It's really light and fun, and he rhymes. And why I say humor is, you know, just the title, Why Are Swords Awesome? And then his little biography I thought was really cute. But yeah, he's got a good personality. You can tell it comes out in his writing. So yeah, that was my initial impression. And my particular group of kids, I mean, I have katanas hanging up high on the wall in my main daycare space. And so they're aware of them all the time. Even their parents see them. Their parents are really cool about it. I mean, obviously they're really high and out of reach.
And just so, let me interject, just so everybody knows, she's bound by state laws in what she can and cannot do,
yes.
But that is perfectly legal for us to have swords on our wall high up. Okay.
Yeah, I have the approval of my state licensing agency, who has been out here several times and seen them there, and they note them down every time. Basically, I think the rule is kind of just like a knife. As long as the kids can't get to them,
yeah,
it's fine. It's not like a firearm, which I absolutely will not have, because
that's a headache too in itself. But I just wanted to interject and let the audience know that it is perfectly legal for us to have them as long as they're up high, and they are.
Yeah, and they're really up high. They're like over the door, higher than the doors. So
you were telling me when you're reading this to...
Don't say the name.
I know. I was going to say to the daycare child, she was like talking about, before you even started, like magic swords or whatever.
Oh yeah, when I told her the name of the book, I said, Why Swords Are Awesome. she's all, yeah, they're awesome, and they're also sometimes magical. And so what was cool about that is he actually has a page in here where he's got a sword in the stone, and it's got little, like it's magical. So that was a really nice introduction. It's like the second page. So it definitely kept her drawn in, because you have that, the little girl princess magic thing, right?
Yeah.
To draw her in, but then we didn't stay that way, because another thing I want to share really quick is in this one, he says, in the Gilbert Islands, they use the teeth from a shark. Don't let it touch you. It's sure to leave a mark. And that's the page. And so I explained to her that this sword has shark's teeth embedded in it, which was news to me. I didn't know that that was a thing until I got this book. But she thought that was so cool that we have to get shark's teeth, and she wants to make a shark's tooth sword in the daycare. I'm like, that would be an interesting daycare project.
It would be.
I thought, paper towel tube, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, might be kind of fun.
This is definitely a child, though. You do not want to have one of those.
You don't want her to have anything dangerous. No, she's
She's okay. If you have anybody's ever seen Addams Family Values, she is the ballerina Barbie person. So if you give her Malibu,
they had to go.
things are gonna go right, and you're gonna have to go.
Yeah, no, she's a great kid.
No, she
but
is.
She definitely is. Don't mess with me. Hold my hoops. About to fight.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So basically, like, the moment you brought it up, she was like kind of a little bit intrigued.
Oh yeah. And her dad also happens to be the one that we've actually had conversations about the swords, and he actually knows some of the names of your different swords and everything. And so, I think because he's probably into anime and stuff, he's one of those kind of.
He's probably got those anime swords hanging.
Probably, but still, it makes him excited about
which
what
is
we
fine.
have. And so, yeah, that's why it was extra fun with her, because I know for a fact when she talks about, well, actually, all my families, they know.
Yeah.
And they're down with it.
they can't. It's not like they can't see them.
Yeah,
They're right
they're
there
all-
when they
they're
walk
all
in.
there, yeah.
There's like 5 hanging on the wall.
Yeah.
6 if you count the DAW.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So if you guys are interested, these books from Luke are on Amazon. He's got 2 out right now.
S is for Swords, I think, is what the other one is called. And it's more like an ABC book.
Yeah, so
that
we're going to
sounds
be picking that one up next.
cute. Which I'll get, because ABC books are always good for the curriculum value for my preschoolers.
Yeah. So, and these books aren't expensive to buy. And you're helping support on Arthur, which is actually really important to do. Because the kind of... And it's hard to break out into the industry writing books.
Well, yeah, but you don't have to go into that topic.
No.
I could talk for an hour about that.
But anyways, I even enjoyed this thing. It's actually a fun read. It's not very long. It's just a few pages. And it gives a story in the back of Luke, too, why he's into swords. In the very back, it has a story of how he got started on his quest for swords, the love of swords. And that's the thing. Swords have been around for, since the Bronze Age. And they're not going to go anywhere anytime soon. They will always exist. So it's like, why not have a book for children with swords?
And I like that. I like it for a children's book because it is something different. You don't see something like about swords. It's always like general, like world history, cultural stuff, or zoo animals and things like that. And this is swords. And so it's different, but you also could get historical and cultural context. So you're getting knowledge about history, diversity of people, and all of that, all wrapped up in one little picture book. They're getting exposure to.
Well, yeah, it's like, and how creative people got with them. Like, not just a sawtooth one, but
that one was neat.
Yeah, the obsidian.
Yeah, it's got obsidian stone.
The obsidian stone.
It's an Aztec. See, I learned a lot from it. I didn't know any of that.
I mean, people got creative. They used what they had, which is kind of neat.
And then the shark tooth one is used by Polynesian cultures, which makes a lot of sense because shark teeth are plentiful to find because sharks are losing their teeth all the time, constantly replacing them. And so, I mean,
why not use them?
A shark can tear you up, so why not? Right?
Yeah, I remember when it got to the long sword, you were telling me, it shows a picture of the differences.
Oh yeah, it was just funny.
She says that's not a long sword.
Just because she's 3. That's all. So the very last one is about long swords, and you can see in the picture it's a long sword, but on that page it doesn't look so long. Well, she doesn't understand scale, so she kept arguing with me, that's not a long sword, that's a long sword. That was just the conversation. She's arguing like a lawyer.
Oh yeah, I mean, but it's true. I mean, when you look at the picture, though, when he's holding, it's a long sword.
Yeah, but you can see the scale of it when it's being held by a person. But that's more advanced math.
At least she can distinguish. Well, no, it's called long sword because it's a long sword. So, but that's it, guys. Like I said, if you're not subscribed to him, go subscribe to him. Check out his books. If you type in why swords are awesome, as always, the suggestions that Amazon throws up, the S for swords will be the next book. So he has 2 children's books out right now. They're $10. I mean, and your kids will probably like them really well. It's
really good to support, like supporting your local business. It's really good to support your small independent authors. And any kind of independent creators. So go over there and check it out. I think that most kids, especially in that age group, the preschool, kindergarten to 1st grade age group, will really enjoy this book because it is different. It gives them a lot of benefit, education, diversity, cultural knowledge, all that good stuff. Don't think it's just weapons and we can't show that to the kids. It's not. No, it's not. It's got very good value. It's like going to a museum.
Yeah. You take a kid to a museum, they're going to go, ooh, ah. The first thing they're going to look at is the weapons.
And of course, that's one of the coolest things.
Yeah.
And of course, in the museums, they have the nicest, shiniest pieces they could possibly have. And it's just...
Oh, yeah. That's a whole different story about museums. But anyways, yeah, children they're drawn to that. Or to, like, the suits of armor or whatever. That'd be a cool one to do, too, for a book. Children's book on different types of armor that people wore throughout the centuries.
Yeah, I thought that too would be a good idea too.
And again, you get in the culture from different societies and everything, and the materials they used, because people got very creative back in the day. So yeah, all of you who are into this, get these books for the children in your life, and let's create some more future backyard cutters. You're right. Exactly. All right, guys, we will see you later, and have a good one.